was lucky enough to be introduced to the play by Greg Winkler. And I am a huge fan of murder mysteries and thrillers, and Miss Holmes is a classic murder mystery.
We did a reading of it up here last winter, and I had heard of the show before, but I hadn't seen it, and both of us, I mean, fairly immediately fell very strongly in love with the concept of the show and the show itself, and then we badgered Greg for months afterwards to do it.
We badgered Greg once we did the off-season reading. We badgered him to put it into the main stage season, and then once he announced the season, we badgered him that he should cast us again.
The other great thing about the piece is that Holmes and Watson are both played by women, and it's a fascinating look at what happens when we change the gender and put these two women in those two roles in 1881.
I expect to hear from you soon.
I mean, I think one of the things that's really brilliant about what Chris has done is he hasn't just made the characters women, he's also then acknowledged the problems that arise when you have two women doing what these two women are doing, but in the 1880s instead of now.
Not only do we see Sherlock and Watson, but we are also introduced to several other characters that fans of this genre will recognize, like Mrs. Hudson and Mycroft, and even one of the inspectors, Lestrade, makes an appearance throughout.
Some of the things that are being touched upon in this play, even though it is in the 1880s, still really hit home in 2018.
And it's just a really beautiful layering that gets added to what is, at its heart, a really fascinating mystery.
It is an extraordinarily fast-paced show with a lot of surprises along the way.
Maggie and I are fond of each other anyway, and so
Yeah.
the opportunity to get, we have given definitive performances as the charwoman and the laundress in the Great Lakes Theatre production of Christmas Carol for a couple of years in a row, and we wanted to expand upon that relationship as Holmes and Watson.
It's true. It's very true.